Hello guys, and today we are going to learn about IDC, indirect costs in grant management. The purpose of this is that other than grant amount from the sponsor, there are some overheads which also need to be reimbursed from the sponsor, but it is not part of the main grant. So to record these things, there's a indirect overhead cost per percentage we can define in the grant management. So we are just going to look into this, how we can put this thing and how to create this thing. So first of all, we create some grant IO, and then we attach this thing IDC. So we go with the GM grant. So we are going to create a new one. If you have some reference, you can take the reference of this thing. So we'll just have a look that about we are copying from this. Amount is 100,000. Okay. Periods from 2 years. Okay. ABC is on for level 4th. Nothing to worry. Responsibility. Posting. Budget with this we have to. So I think when we enter it, then it will pick the thing. So let's press the button enter. So sponsor is by default coming. Nothing to do in these tabs. So budget, yes. So there's no budget, so we have to import it, make it change status to import, make it functional. Budget billing is there. Funds, there are two funds. In IDC, there should be one internal fund and one external. So internal fund is important, and for this you have to mark it as like this. Should be here. If no, then IDC will not work. So for the internal fund, we have to make sponsor classes. We have to. So what will happen, like when you click this button, funds program. So two IDC sponsor class automatically created. This one overhead cost. These two, one for the revenue and one for the expense. Automatically these two are added in the system. Okay. And we just want a IDC for the first line. That's it. Cost sharing, here we have to mention a cost sharing on not this one. It's, I believe this is the one. Yeah, actual cost, you have to select this ID. So we have only one row, so that's why. And automatically it comes this because we selected one in the as we selected only for one animal care, so that's why only one is coming in the overhead. So this one is only there. Recovery rate we can put 10%, and we can put caps as well. Like cap should be, if we put budget for let's see, we put caps, let's see, $100. So the IDC, the overhead cannot go beyond $100. 10% is the whenever there's an actual expense, 10% of this will be automatically recorded as a IDC cost, means that it is recoverable from the main sponsor. Okay, so that's it. That's it. So save. So this is the number. Just copy and paste this thing. So now we have to create a IO slash MPO01. So this one is for the same grant is new. That's it. So first step we did grant we created, second we created IO. Now we are going to do a transfer IO from CO to FM. So for this we need to go to FM slash and FMD auto. So it is transfer. Now what we are going to upload the budget. So for uploading the FMBB, we go here, enter type, budget entry, budget is 0, budget type is this is for, so FMBB is for internal fund, but first of all we have to enter budget for GM external budget. So it is not necessary. I mean, you can add this for the internal fund. Let's see, you can add this thing. So fund center for us, fund center value, default value is fund is internal for us, internal fund is grant, GM grant, because in this we cannot enter it, it is for the internal, so we are not going to add this thing. So it's GM grant none. Functional areas, and now so these are the by default value as I mentioned in my previous video. That's why I'm not just discussing it again. So IO number is in our case, IO number what we created is, so IO number is this in our case, and commitment item is by default 299. Again, this step is not mandatory, but we are just adding some funds for the internal order, and these are reimbursable from the main sponsor, like 1,000 you can say. It's always better to copy the number and do it 77 because we need it for reverse. Sometimes if we want to reverse it, we need it. So we added internal fund $100. Now we are going to slash and GM budget. So we have two sponsor class, animal care and audit. So we add budget both of them, but our IDC is only on animal care. So we put like for the animal care we put 100. For I have to put the default values as well. So 200 for. So commitment item, fund center, function area, funded program. So this one is ordered, and for the same we have to do for the animal care as well. So we go here with the functional area. And now fund center. So blue portion is for the FM, and now we are transferred to GM at the top. So it is transfer 100 and 800 is transfer. So that's it, just post it. Okay, so we posted in the main, so IDC now. Now we are just putting an actual entry. Slash n FP50. So you have to remember the whatever the sponsor class you selected, you have to put the GL account for this. So caps is 100%, and so just for the information in GM, the AVC is on the total amount, not on the sponsor class. If you remember, we put GM grants level 4 means that AVC is on level 4, means on the total amount of the grant. So total amount is 1,900 plus 100. Sorry, how much we have entered the, yes, 900, 800 plus 100 is 900. So total is 900 for the external grant. So we put 900. So for the total is ABC for 900. 900 times 80% is 720. So after 720 we'll get the error message. So let's see what will happen. We'll close that sheet early. Okay, you can also check from here how much budget you have entered for this. So 900, 100 for animal, and order fee is 800. So for the total 900, if you take 80% of 900, it's 720. So anything beyond 720 will receive a warning message, and hard stop is 900. So let's see, go to slash and B50. So we must know the GL number for these sponsor classes, otherwise it will not allow to enter it. For example, just for the instance, we just take some random number. With the internal number, or it is linked, the grant is linked. So invalid combination because the GL is not related to the sponsor class, and that's I want to show you. So now it is done. Again, there should be a warning because just make it 100. I think it's 800, easy for us to, or even this is fine. So 10% of this, it will also not, 10% of this is 73. It will allow because 100 is the cap, so it will allow us to make the entry. So if I pause, okay. So see overall with the 170 almost exhausted. So warning sign we receive. And just to check one more thing, GM grant, if we change the caps, so 10% should come. We'll check the calculation, but I'm just saying cap. If I put cap 50, cap is 50. So for animal cap 10% and cap is 50. Let's see. It allowed to do this because it is now 10% of 730 is 73. It is more than this. It is posted. Maybe we did it after that. That's why. Okay, so this is done. 730 is done. Now we have to check some of the reports at IDC. So first of all, we have to see how much is the budget we have entered. So for this is we have to go to There's another report. Let's see. It's better if we. Okay, let's see how it looks like. This is the I. Okay, so 1,000 is the budget. This one is the internal one. This budget internal is $1,000. That's why they're showing like this. Let's go with the graph. So it's 900. So now we are going to record IDC and record. Simply go to decode and GMIDC post. Select your company code. Select the grant and that's it. Just run it. So IDC recovery fund must exit without cap. Must exit without cap. Okay, because see now it works. So it will not restrict during the posting, but during IDC it will restrict. So means that we have to remove it or change it. So we have to remove it because the amount is more than this. So we go to edit, go to, we will not remove it, we make it like, because 730 something like this, so we write thousands. Let's see, go back and so let's see we run it again. So grant is enable 451. This. No, we have to remove this thing, otherwise it will not. So okay, because it conflicts. Why it conflicts? Because the amount is total amount is for 900, so that's why it is doing like this. Remove this thing, save it. Must exit without camera, because this is not closed. That's why I think. IDC fund recovery replenishment for grant must exit without. What is inside? Let's see. Okay, so problem is here. There are two places where caps are mentioned. So we go there, edit. So we remove from here, but there is also a cap here somewhere. 10%. There's no cap here. That's fine. See here, the refund thing. This should not be here. This is the revenue cap, and this one the internal. Uh, so this we have to. This is for the replenishment. Clearing account is this. IDC account. Starting account, cost reimbursement. In this account, we can see that the recovery. So these are the grant. So save it. Now we go back and run it. Hopefully it will. So green, green, green means everything is good. We go back, run it, and there are two or three documents to select here. And these are the things which will give you some information. First one, it is a relevant line. Click this. A relevant line will come like 730, which we enter with 550 FP50. So this is the relevant line showing. Then first of all select okay, then calculate the IDC entry. So the 10% of 730 will be 73. You can see that this is the recovery amount 73, and okay, so this is added to this fund, minus from here to here, and this is how it looks like. And last thing to propose IDC. This is not the proposal. So where is the document number? Is there somewhere document number? So we missed the document number. There should be somewhere. Let's see, is there anything? Slash delete to go to where? No. So what we'll do, we go to slash NFB 03 and check the last, or most probably this could be a document number. Let's go. Okay. No, this one is for the. So posting date is today's date. This one. 73. So this is the document number. So 73 debit credit. This account is debit credit. Same account. Must be clearing account. Recovery clearing account. So this is a clearing account. So it will be knockoff with each other, and actual entry will be this debit expense overhead interdepartment, and credit is this. Is recovery interdepartment overhead. So this we have to recover from them, from the main sponsor. So this is how it work. And let's go to the some of the reports. Any report I have opened. Okay. So if we open it and how it looks like now. So first of all, budget overview, we'll see how. So in budget overview, nothing has affected. So actual is same 730 or 170 is remaining. So nothing has changed. Anything, it is. Okay, so now just check the overhead cost limit, anything. So it is coming now. Overhead cost limit 73. Over cost level 73 is common. What about this? Nothing. And what about this? Refund thing 73. So 73 is there. Okay. Right. Okay. Now we see some of the reports like, let's see. No, nothing has changed. So nothing has changed now. Some other report. So one standard report we just run and see the overall picture. Complete reports like this. In our case, it's this. So it shows all the transactions happened to that current 73 as this 73 one is you remember one is clearing account and transaction overhead. Second one is to charge this thing for the reimbursement, the recovery thing, and so you can get the details from this. 730 is the, I think is the where we enter. Yeah, it's the actual amount. That's the actual. We enter in the FP 5730. 800 is the budget. For one of the, for audit is 800, for animal is 100, so 900 is the total budget. So total is 900. So just showing the plus minus. If you click on this thing, it will give you further detail. Just so this is the deletion indicator. So that's it for IDC. Thank you so much for watching. Just like us, my channel, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.